Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So in my last video, you guys actually saw me install the Sync 3 in the truck. This is a 2015 F-150, so I had the Sync 2 system, no Apple CarPlay, pretty much the whole entire infotainment system was terrible. And one of the things I really wanted to get into the truck was Apple CarPlay. Now, I believe from 2017 to 2021 is when they switched over to the new generation, the whole new kind of setup. They had the Sync 3 in the F-150s and pretty much all the other Fords. But it did come with Apple CarPlay, which was really, really nice. I'll show you guys that in a second. But one of the things that this system does not have is wireless CarPlay. In my STI, I had the iDoing head unit, absolutely loved it. And one of the things that it did have was wireless CarPlay, which was really nice because you're able to just get in the car or truck. I primarily just use CarPlay for all my music, my maps, everything. It's just for whatever reason, I kind of just gravitated towards that platform. I just think it's very user-friendly and I'm just familiar with it. And it just always works well. We use that in the Telluride and everything. So it's just kind of where I always gravitate towards. And I just think personally, it's just the best. I haven't used the navigation, the GPS, whatever you want to call it, on the Sync 3 yet, so I'm not really sure how that is. But one of the things I wanted to accomplish with putting the new unit in with Sync 3 was getting some type of wireless CarPlay. One of the coolest things about wireless CarPlay is just getting into your vehicle and you don't have to connect any wires, you don't have to pull anything out, you don't have to leave wires dangling and everything. I'm a big detail and like kind of OCD fanatic, so having wires just all over the place always annoyed me. So having some type of wireless system, wireless CarPlay where I can just get in and use the interface that I prefer is always preferred. So what I started doing was looking into aftermarket options. So on my STI, I had an older version of the iDoing head unit, so I had to get a module, a wireless CarPlay module. I used a brand called CarLink Kit. It was very, very good. It worked very well for the many years that I used it. I know a lot of people have kind of picked up on that video and have bought it because of it, and it's worked really well. However, I really wanted to try something different. Not that the CarLink Kit was bad or it didn't work or anything, but I figured I would try to find a little bit cheaper option for you guys to see if it worked, you know, just kind of play around with some other options and see what works in the truck. So I ended up doing some research and I ended up coming across a brand called T-RAN. I know a lot of companies take this specific module and rename it, but this was one of the more popular ones and this is what it is. As you can see, iPhone wireless CarPlay adapter. That is all it is. It's literally just a USB connection with the little wireless module at the end of it. One of the really cool things that I liked about this specific one is because it also comes with a C port. So if your vehicle doesn't have USBs and it's newer or older, whatever, and it only has C ports, it comes with an adapter for that as well, which is really nice. So you're not only just stuck with the USB, and it gives you the option. So let's go ahead, let's open this up, see what you get in the little box. Then we can go ahead and I can walk you through the install in the truck. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up, see what you get in here. I'm gonna be honest, I have actually been using this for the past week, just so I was able to get some experience with it. I didn't want to recommend a product that was bad, that didn't work, so I wanted to actually try it out, see what I thought first, and I was like, all right, if I like it enough, I'll make a video. If it's crappy, I'll kind of just move on and try something else. But as you can tell, I'm doing the video now, so you guys know that it is a solid product. So let's go ahead, let's open it up. I went ahead and put it back in the box just so you can see what it looks like when you first get it. But this is what you get in the kit. So here is the actual module that you're just going to use for your USB connection. And also the C port. This is what I was talking about. As you can tell, it has a little connection here that you can hook right on there and use the C port if your vehicle has that option, or if you're using it in another application. So I don't have a C port, so I don't need that. This is all I need. If you guys watched the video of me installing the Sync 3 entire unit, you guys know that I actually changed out the USB ports in the little glove box cover area. And it included some new USBs that actually light up that work with the Sync 3 system. So that is what we're going to use. Also inside, you get a little instruction booklet. The instructions actually make it more complicated than it really is. Basically, all you need to do is turn your vehicle on, or at least into the accessory mode, plug it in, search for it in Bluetooth, hit the Bluetooth connection, which says Smart Dongle XXX, and then it basically pairs. They tell you something about doing your Wi-Fi and all that, which I kind of just skipped. and it connected just fine. It works great. So yeah, that's all that you get in here. There's really nothing else. The cool thing about this is that if there's an online update, it shows you how to actually do that. So you can go ahead and update this if you want to, if there's any changes or anything, any problems that they can resolve for you, which is pretty cool. And then a bunch of other stuff that honestly you won't have to worry about. This was around 80 bucks or so, so it wasn't too bad. I know there's cheaper ones. I know there's more expensive ones. I wanted to find something that was nice and simple, wasn't too bulky, didn't take up a lot of space, and this really seemed to fit the bill. So what I'm going to do, head over to the truck, show you how to install this, connect it with everything, and then show you just how it performs and let you know what I think after using it for a week. All right, so let's go ahead and install it. Really, really easy to do. They actually recommend you turn your vehicle into accessory mode, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so the vehicle's on. As you can see, the head unit is on. And we're going to take the little module. I'm just going to plug it down in the far right USB port. So again, I'm using the USB connection, so let me go ahead and do that. So when you connect it, you can see that there's a little light on, just letting you know that there's actually power to it. All right, so as I mentioned, I've already connected this, so I already went through all the steps of how to do it. I'll do some screenshots on the screen for you guys so you can see what Bluetooth connection you're actually going to click on. But once you plug it in, go to your Bluetooth on your phone, and then you will see devices on the bottom. Click the Smart Dongle XXX, whatever it's called, and then once it pairs, that's it. It's as simple as that. Then all you got to simply do is hit Apple CarPlay here, and there you go. Apple CarPlay. I'm on my phone right now. That is what I use to record. So as you can see, everything is working beautifully. There's no wires attached or anything. And I can just simply navigate CarPlay like I normally would, and I'm able to use it no problem. As I mentioned, I've been using this for the past week because I wanted to get some experience with it and let you guys know what I think, and that has been flawless. One of the issues that I had with the CarLink kit in my STI was that it would be a bit laggy. And what I mean by that is that a song would start playing, it would be like, I don't know, 7 or 10 seconds in, and then it would start. So the timing would be off. Then once in a while, it would kind of skip every once in a while. I've actually found with this one, I do not have those problems at all. So I'm not sure if it was just my unit that I had with the CarLink kit, but this specific one that I'm using in the truck, no issues. It's perfect. All the timing is perfect. I had no issues with it skipping or cutting out or anything like that, which is really nice. It's pretty annoying in the STI with the CarLink kit because it would happen fairly often. I just kind of got used to it, so I just didn't really worry about it too much. But after I installed this one, I was like, wow, it's pretty good. It doesn't do that at all. Everything's on time. There's no lag or anything like that, so that was really, really nice. And the really nice thing about the F-150, or at least my truck, is that I have it in here. This is just a charger in the 12 volt. All I gotta do is simply just close up the little lid, and I don't even have to see it. So really, really cool. I mean, you guys can put it anywhere that you have USBs in your vehicle. You can put it in your armrest console here if you want to, if that's where your USBs are located. So it's nice to be nice and hidden. It has nice connection. And as I mentioned, I've been driving around with this for the past week. Zero issues at all. And if you want to go back to the Sync 3 interface, all you do is hit the Ford, and then you're back there. Now, keep in mind, this is F-150. You can use it for any vehicle that has factory CarPlay. It doesn't just have to be an F-150. It doesn't just have to be Sync 3. This works for any vehicle that has factory CarPlay. So I posted this up on my Instagram when I first got it, and people were asking me this question, so I figured I would mention it. Now, most units or most factory head units come with Bluetooth. And one of the problems that people have when they have wireless CarPlay is that it can't decide whether to use Bluetooth from the factory unit or use CarPlay. So it kind of goes back and forth. You get some weird frequencies and everything, and it kind of is a little weird. But with this one, I've noticed no problems at all. Actually, when it connects to CarPlay, there actually is a little message at the top saying it's disconnecting from Bluetooth, so it doesn't get itself confused, which is really nice. And then when you disconnect CarPlay, same exact thing, it goes back to the factory Bluetooth, and you don't have to kind of toggle back and forth, and you won't have any issues. Calls come in no problem. They go right to CarPlay when I'm connected, again, because that's just what I use all the time. But if I was disconnected from CarPlay, it would go right to the factory unit, and I would have no problem. Also, the steering wheel controls, as you can see, the volume and everything works no problem, hitting up and down. To change the track left and right, Again, same thing. All your factory steering wheel controls work no problem as well. Again, it works just like factory CarPlay, just with no wires. So really, really cool little unit. Very, very happy I found it. Again, I'm going to leave a link below for you guys if you are interested in picking one up. Keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier, this can be used for any vehicle that has factory CarPlay. My wife's Telluride up there has CarPlay, but it is wired. So I'm actually going to pick up another one for her to put it in there and use it so she can enjoy the benefits of no wires. So there you go. There is the T-RAN Apple CarPlay wireless module, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to leave a link below if you guys are interested in picking one up. Honestly, I would not recommend this if I didn't think it was worth it. And for the 80 bucks or so, it is 100% worth it. There's so many options out there. And to be honest, I thought I was going to have issues connecting and stuff like that just always seems to never work for me. But as soon as I installed it, first time around, it popped up on my Bluetooth devices, clicked on it and connected right away. And again, I've been using this for the week, and every single time I get into the truck, no problems. It goes straight to CarPlay. There's no lag, there's no downtime. And I can just turn the key, drive away, and it just starts right back up on my Spotify or my maps or whatever I was using, and I'm good to go. So pretty cool. Very, very happy that I chose that. Very, very happy that it ended up working out the way that I wanted it to. And I was really happy I was able to do this video and kind of show you this really, really cool little piece of technology. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up the wireless CarPlay adapter that I just put in my F-150. Again, link below if you guys are interested in snagging one. Very, very highly recommend. It's fantastic. Works great. Now, as for the next few videos, there's a video coming up. I did a full walk around of my buddy's G80 M3, the Yare edition, the Technoviolet with the Stealth PPF. We've done quite a few modifications to it recently, and he just did a few more. So I kind of want to do a full walk around, going over the specs and just going over everything because this is an amazing car. Absolutely love it. And I thought it'd be cool to kind of do a full walk around of that since I haven't been able to do it. And he's been starting doing some modifications and it's getting better and better. And I just love being around that car. And I figured it'd be a cool little video to do a little bit of a walk around. Also, again, I always mention this every single time I do a truck video. Still waiting on the Morimoto Gen 2 taillights. It's been an incredibly long wait. I ordered them on Black Friday, so I'm still waiting for them to come in. The most recent change, they said the end of May, beginning of June, and I just recently looked and they said middle to end of June now, so it keeps getting pushed back even more. So I'm hoping it does come in soon. I mean, I've been waiting this long, so I'm really looking forward to getting them installed. I also have the Morimoto boost bar that goes down here that acts as a reverse light as well, so when you turn the reverse lights on, that clicks on as well for extra light, which is a cool little thing. I actually have that up in the cabinet over there. And I'm just kind of waiting for the taillights to come in because that works with the tails. It plugs right in. It's a plug and play setup. So I'm going to be getting those installed as well. And also, finally, I know you guys have been asking, where is the car update? Where is the new car? I thought you said you were going to pick one up, a month ago. What's going on? Well, really long story. I'm going to go over in a full detail with you guys, go over all the details, explain as to why the vehicle is not here and what happened and where we're at right now. So it's kind of a long story, as I mentioned. So I kind of wanted to keep you guys up to date, let you know all the details and everything, and get you all caught up. But I promise you there's going to be one very, very soon. It's just a matter of time before we get everything situated and worked out. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you have any questions at all about the CarPlay adapter, please leave them in the comments below. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.